Emily, have you arrived at the hospital yet? Have you completed the hospitalization procedure?
Yes, they have already taken me to the room and I am fine. But is Sophia okay? Is she crying because I'm not there?
She's already crying like a baby. She appears to have noticed that her mom is not present.
It must be difficult for you to care for Sophia on your own. I'm sure it's not easy to be constantly surrounded by a crying 2-year-old. Why don't you ask my parents to look after her now?
I'm telling you, I'm fine. Leave it to me. When I told my boss what had happened, he gave me 2 weeks off. Don't worry, Emily. Concentrate on your hospital stay.
What? Were you given that much time off? It was the type of company that would refuse even maternity leave after having a child.
I guess they're reforming the way they work. Finally, our superiors understand how men raise their children. Thanks to them, they said they would give me 2 weeks of paid work. They said I didn't have to work remotely or anything.
That's great.
So, leave Sophia to me and look after yourself. You've been doing solo parenting for a long time because I had to work hard. Your immune system had obviously weakened, causing you to collapse. I'm the one who has to apologize for forcing you to work so hard that you ended up in the hospital.
Don't worry, I'm just glad you're here for me like this. I'm going to spend the next couple of weeks recovering, and once I'm out of the hospital, I'll do my best to look after the child and do chores.
Thanks again for everything. I'll pick you up at the hospital on the day you get out. Until then, you get some rest.
Hey, Emily! What on earth are you thinking? How could you have left Sophia in front of our house and not said anything? Do you realize what you did?
What?
I said no so many times. I'm leaving today for a trip to California with some friends. I repeatedly told you that I couldn't care for Sophia. Why did you take such drastic measures? You clearly lack common sense.
Wait a minute. I don't understand what's going on here.
That's exactly what I want to say to you. You forced me to care for her yesterday, and now you refuse to pick her up the next day. If you don't come soon, I'll miss my flight, and my friends are waiting for me. Why are you doing this to me? Listen, come back right now and take Sophia back to your house. I said right now.
Immediately after. Missed call. Missed call. Leo, pick up the phone. Explain to me quickly what's going on.
What? What's the matter? Why are you panicking?
I just got a call from Abigail. She says Sophia was left in front of her house. And Abigail is upset because she won't be able to join her friends on a trip. What the hell is going on here? You are taking care of Sophia, right?
Oh, my bad. Actually, I have an urgent job.
What?
That's why I had to call on my mom to help me care for Sophia. Traveling with friends is important, but your granddaughter comes first, right?
You've got to be kidding me. Don't tell me you abandoned Sophia in front of your parents' house as a result of that.
My mom just refused to accept taking care of her. But I also had an urgent job to attend to, and there was nothing I could do. I reasoned that if I went that far, she had to look after her.
What were you thinking when you left your 2-year-old daughter outside? If she was kidnapped or was involved in an accident, what were you going to do if she was injured?
You were exaggerating. She was only left there for a few minutes.
Excuse me?
I was also watching her from behind a telephone pole. I even waited until my mom came outside before allowing Sophia into the house. Then I headed to the office.
Go back there now and apologize to Abigail. And you take care of Sophia.
Huh? There's no way I can do that, because I have an urgent task to complete.
But you're supposed to be off today. Because I'm in the hospital, you've been given paid time off. So your boss is wrong to make you come to work. Tell your boss you're going to file a complaint with the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare so he doesn't say anything.
Oh, come on, there's no way I can do that.
If you won't do it, I will. They even forbid male employees from taking paid vacation and force them to work while on paid leave. I despise your work, no matter how much you enjoy it. I'll contact your company as well as the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare.
Calm down, honey. What if you do that and I get fired? Then I won't be able to support you, who doesn't work, and our daughter.
Then forget it. If this is the case, I'll get out of the hospital and go home.
What?
I can't keep bothering Abigail like this. If my husband does nothing, I'll have to work even harder.
No, you can't do that. Absolutely not. You're definitely not going to get out of the hospital. I'll handle everything, but please stay in the hospital as planned, honey.
What do you mean you'll take care of it? You want to work, even if it means leaving Abigail to care for your daughter.
I'll take care of the work. I'll go pick up Sophia as soon as I can. I'll let my mom enjoy her planned trip with her friends, so don't ever cancel your hospital stay. You're not allowed to come home.
When exactly are you going to come and get her? My plans are ruined because of you guys.
What?
I was overjoyed to be going on a trip with my friends. My friends had to leave me and go ahead because you didn't come to pick her up. I was still going to go after them when you arrived to pick her up. But a day had already passed. Because of you, I had to cancel my trip.
Wait a minute. Please hold on. You said a day had passed. Are you saying that Leo did not come to pick her up?
What? Don't blame it on my son. He wanted to come pick her up, but you're preventing him. I heard Leo was trying to arrive as soon as possible, but you ripped up his ticket. You're the one who's been holding him back.
Excuse me?
I've already heard everything from Leo. He claimed he was forced to take you on a trip because you were struggling to raise your child on your own. I also heard you were the one who abandoned Sophia on our doorstep. It's because you wanted to spend some time alone with your husband once in a while.
Wait a minute. Let me just straighten this out.
I don't need to sort it out. Everyone is bothered by your selfish behavior. My son was forced to take time off from work. I was forced to cancel a trip with my important friends. My precious granddaughter was left out in the cold and never picked up. As a wife and mother, you are a complete failure.
You are misunderstanding.
Emily, I'm a mother, so I know exactly how you feel. Raising a child on your own is difficult and painful, and you crave some alone time. But that doesn't mean you think it's acceptable to cause so much trouble for everyone else. Do you really believe you'll be able to enjoy your trip abroad with such a heavy burden on your mind?
Trip abroad?
What a pathetic daughter-in-law I have. I thought you were a wonderful and hard-working bride. You were clearly acting the hypocrite in front of us. Your true nature is selfishness.
Please listen to me for once. I'm not taking a vacation abroad.
You can't fool me. I saw a picture on Leo's Instagram not long ago. He's been posting photos of you two having fun in Bali since yesterday. What's the deal with the hashtag everyday lovey-dovey? You guys are getting on my nerves every day.
Everyday lovey-dovey?
You've got some guts to abandon your daughter and travel abroad with your husband for a vacation. I'm going to ask my son to divorce his insane wife.
I'm hospitalized right now.
What?
How can I travel abroad when I'm in a hospital? I was going to be in the hospital for 2 weeks starting yesterday to recover. My body is a complete mess because I've been working so hard to raise my daughter on my own for the past few years. Even the doctors recommended that I be admitted to the hospital.
Wait. What do you mean you are hospitalized? According to Leo's Instagram, you two are traveling abroad. He's been posting lovely pictures of you two.
Can you see my face in the photos? Aren't they just pictures including partially a woman's hands and body?
Oh!
I wonder where on earth Leo is and with whom. He has his wife do all the daily childcare and housework for him, putting his wife in danger of being hospitalized. Then he makes his mother look after his daughter, and he let his wife be hospitalized to deal with his enraged mother. I really wonder what your son is doing right now.
Oh no,
I apologize for taking it out on you, even though it wasn't your fault. I'm tired and can't seem to keep my cool any longer. So after a break, I'll call Leo. I'm really sorry about your trip. I'll cover the cancellation fee, so please keep my daughter for a little longer. Hey, Leo. Aren't you done with work yet? I heard from Abigail that she's still taking care of Sophia.
Well, I haven't been able to complete my urgent work. I thought I'd be able to finish it quickly, but it's been giving me trouble for some reason. Well, I'm sure it'll be over soon, so don't be concerned, honey.
Even if you say so, I'm still concerned. Is that urgent task really going to be completed?
Of course, it's going to be over. Then I'll go pick up Sophia right away. And I'll apologize to Mom for making her look after Sophia.
Right away, huh? So how long would it take you to get home from Bali? Assume you finish work in an hour. What time do you intend to arrive in America?
What?
I found your Instagram account too. Traveling overseas for an urgent task is an excellent job. And you're obviously with a woman. I wonder who she is. In the department where you worked, I believe there were only male employees.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I have no idea what you're talking about with Instagram or Bali.
It's too late to delete your account right now. I've already screenshotted everything that's been posted.
What?
Oh, and one of your followers has made her account private at the same time. But I guess it's already too late. I've already checked all of your account's followers. Of course, I'm following her, and it makes no sense for her to make her account private right now.
Seriously? Have you really checked them all?
Let's see. Helly is the one who quickly changed her account to a private account. She's been proudly posting her face photo as well as selfies at work. Wow, she's a part-time employee who started with your company last year.
Ugh! Please, don't look at it anymore. She has nothing to do with this.
What? What do you mean she has nothing to do with this? It's for work, right? I thought you two were working together.
Oh, no, I mean...
By the way, what kind of job is it? What kind of work required you to travel all the way to Bali?
Well, I can't tell you because it's a company secret.
Oh, so you can't tell me. You can share it on Instagram where it will be seen by an unknown number of people, but you can't tell me because it's a company secret.
Oh, no, I mean...
Well, who cares? I can simply ask your office.
Wait, hold on. Just don't call my office. I'll tell you everything. So please, don't tell anything to my office.
When you return, I'll hear your excuses and explanations. Well, they're going to put me through a test, so I gotta go.
I'm so sorry, Emily. I've been completely misinterpreting you. I heard everything from Leo's office, and now I know.
What? Have you contacted Leo's office?
You are in the hospital, right? I can't let someone who is tired do something like that. It must be difficult to discuss and inquire about something you dislike. So I thought I'd do some questioning and summarizing for you.
I appreciate it. I was planning on calling Leo's office after the test, so that's a big help.
So, about Leo. True, he took paid leave because you were going to the hospital, but the whole urgent work thing is a lie. They also stated that in their company there is no such thing as an overseas business trip.
I knew it. It's a small company that only operates within our town.
I had a question for you about something else. Leo didn't take a childcare leave, did he?
No, he said he applied but was denied because it was a busy season. So I've been doing solo parenting ever since I gave birth.
Actually, I heard that Leo has been taking a lot of childcare leave.
What?
He did take a vacation claiming it was for his family, but he was abroad. He also left his daughter with me and did nothing, even though he was on parental leave. Emily, I'll make my son pay for this, so please let me handle this while you focus on your hospital stay.
I would appreciate it very much. I am prepared to raise my daughter on my own once I am released from the hospital. That's why I want to make certain that I'll be in good health while I'm here.
Yes, please make sure you get well. I'll see to it that the mess he made is thoroughly cleaned up on your behalf.
You have no right to call my office. Because of you, I received a flood of phone calls from my office asking what was going on. So I had to return to America right away. I was so looking forward to my trip to Bali, and now what are you going to do about it?
You cheated on your wife and took a vacation while she was in the hospital, and now you're upset with her. We are aware of your improper childcare leave. You most likely pretended to go to work while having fun with your girlfriend.
Shut up! That's a fine way to spend your childcare leave.
Huh?
I'm the core of my family, so if I'm happy, you and our daughter will be fine. And having an affair is a great way to recharge my batteries. It will be beneficial to you and Sophia if I refresh myself. In other words, that's how I use my childcare leave.
What?
It's the same with this trip. You interfered with my precious time to refresh myself. If you interfere with my day off, I'm divorcing you. You're the wuss who gets hospitalized just for doing solo parenting. If you can't live without me, just keep your mouth shut.
Huh? Of course she can manage to live. She's a strong mother. So you get a divorce and let Emily go.
What?
Do you really believe that snapping back will solve everything? You're not going to threaten Sophia, a housewife, with divorce papers and hope for the best. Were you really trying to do something so embarrassing?
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you're the one who made a phone call.
You're such a stupid son, you know. I'm not sure what to do with you. Well, I already have the divorce papers ready. So once you come back to America, come over to my house right away. I'll be back as soon as I'm done visiting Emily.
Well, how much do you know about this?
Of course I know everything. I'm the one who contacted your office.
What? You were the one who snitched on me to the company about this?
That's a terrible thing to say. All I did was confirm the facts. And your office wanted to confirm a few things, so I just cooperated.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, by the way, of course be sure to bring your girlfriend Ellie to my house. We'd like to discuss how we can settle this matter together.
What?
Besides, I'd like to meet her and see her face at least once. She looks cute on Instagram, but isn't it retouched? At least I have to see her real face.
Oh, come on. It's rude and insulting to say she's retouching her image. What a thing to say to your son's girlfriend.
I don't see why it's rude. She's the type of woman who takes other women's husbands. She must be an ugly woman with nothing on the inside. Her only advantage is her youth.
What?
So, bring that ugly girl with you. If you let her escape, I'll visit her at her apartment. I already have her address.
How did you find out? Don't tell me you got it from my office.
They didn't give me any personal information. That's why I sneaked into your house with a duplicate key and looked for it. Thanks to you, I found plenty of information about her in your study.
You've got to be kidding me. How dare you enter without permission?
Why, are you mad? You're the one who gave it to me. You said I could come to visit my granddaughter any time I wanted.
Yeah, I know that, but you've never used it before.
That's right. I was caring for Emily. But I don't need to care about my stupid son. We've seized all of the evidence of the affair found in the study.
Oh, no.
By the way, there's no point in trying to escape together from the airport. Your father is already at the airport to pick you up.
What? You called up my dad too?
It's a family matter. Of course I did. Unlike you, your father would take a paid vacation for the family. And he only spends his vacation time with his family. Of course you know that. You're our son.
Well,
So I wonder how did you grow up like that? Well, forget it. Let's save the nitpicking for later. That's why you should come back to our house as soon as possible. I'll handle everything at once so Emily can leave the hospital stress-free.
While I was in the hospital, Abigail and her family took care of everything. When I left the hospital, the divorce was already completed. When I left the hospital, they came to pick me up with my daughter, and they politely dropped me off at my parents' house. She said that she forced Leo and Ellie to pay for child support, and handed me a total of $150,000 in cash. I was too afraid to ask her how she managed to get them to pay such a large amount of money. But, as promised, she appeared to have completely resolved the situation. Following that, the company blamed Leo and his girlfriend for misusing childcare leave. Male employees in particular were enraged and blamed them for undermining the credibility of people taking childcare leave. As a result, they had no choice but to quit. Of course, he hasn't been allowed to set foot in his parents' home since that incident. He also ended his relationship with his part-time girlfriend shortly after. He finally realized the gravity and significance of what he had lost. He contacted me, pleading for permission to see my daughter. But since Abigail forced him to write a written pledge swearing that he would never approach us again, I've been obviously ignoring him.